Jesus told many parables about the kingdom of heaven. And one of them, he talks about a farmer who went out and planted good seed in his field. But while his workers were sleeping, an enemy came and planted weeds among the wheat. Now for a while, the weeds and wheat grew together, but soon the wheat began producing grain, and of course the weeds didn't. When the workers realized what was happening, they went and told the farmer about it, and said, "Where did these weeds come from?" And the farmer replied, "An enemy has done this." And so the servants asked, "Should we uproot the weeds?" But the farmer knew that if the weeds were uprooted, so the wheat would also be uprooted. So he said to them, "No, wait until the harvest. Then the harvesters will come and take out the weeds, sort them into piles and burn them, and the wheat will be put into barns."
Romans 5:8 says, "But God showed his great love for us by sending Christ to die for us while we were still sinners." That is the gospel, or the good seed that the farmer, Jesus Christ, planted in his field, which is our world. Romans 10:9 says that if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, you will be saved. The wheat represents those who do. They're called Christians. And the weeds represents those who don't. Matthew 25:33 says he will place the sheep at his right hand and the goats at his left. In the same way, this farmer separates the wheat from the weeds on the day of harvest. Then he takes the weeds, sorts them out, bundles them together, and throws them into the fire. In the same way, the goats, or the non-Christians who do not accept the good seed of the gospel, are thrown into hell, where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth. But the wheat is stored in barns, in the same way that the Christians will be able to go to heaven, where there will be no more tears, or crying, or death, or pain, and they will be in the presence of Jesus, their Savior, forever. Jesus says that if you care nothing for your life in this world, you will find it in Jesus Christ. What are you holding on to that is hindering you from living a life with Jesus? His mercy is great, but we need to realize that He and His kingdom is of eternal value, and the things we hold as treasures in this world will be uprooted in the end. You see, the fire was meant for temporary things, but God's love and forgiveness and mercy is what lasts forever.